Hey there, I'm Stephanie Shaw. Welcome to the Hello Hot Flash podcast, where midlife women can learn from guest experts and authors who discuss menopause and all that comes with this new chapter in our lives. Hello Hot Flash, where we learn to control the change and not let the change control us. You've seen the doctors, maybe even tried medications or treatments, but what about the day-to-day? Managing menopause takes more than a prescription. That's where I come in. On a midlife wellness discovery call, we'll talk through your challenges and create a personalized plan to help you feel like yourself again. Let's bridge the gap between medical advice and real life support. Book your call at hellohotflash.com/discovery call. Hey there, welcome to another episode of Hello Hot Flash, where we help you control the midlife change. I'm your host, Stephanie Shaw. In 10 minutes or less, I need to kind of change this to a menopause marathon, going really fast to get some great information or get to the end. But in this menopause moment, we're going to spend 10 minutes or less on each episode. We'll tackle one menopause symptom, a myth or topic, and then I'll give you a subject and we'll give you some information about a potential medical solution, a potential holistic solution, and then we'll talk about pros and cons as well. You'll walk away with some valuable information and a conversation starter to take to your doctors. This is the most important part. All the things I wish I had when I was working through perimenopause. If there is an episode of Hello Hot Flash that can help you dig in a little deeper, I'll make sure I share that with you as well. All right, so today we're going to talk about memory loss. This was huge for me during perimenopause. Here's my 60-second story, maybe less. So memory loss, brain fog, all that other kind of jive. I was on the phone with my friend for about 45 minutes one day, and after a while, she's like, "Why do you keep going in and out of the door, and I hear your car door opening and closing, and you're walking around? What are you doing?" I'm like, "I can't find my phone. I'm looking for my phone," which was hilarious because I was on my phone talking to her. And that was probably around 2017, 2018 when I was in the thick of perimenopause. So I completely understand memory loss and brain fog. We've all been there, but we're going to tackle it in under 10 minutes today, all right? So we're going to talk about why does menopause affect your memory, one medical and one dietary solution that helps support brain health, which doctor you should see or doctors, and one test to ask for at your next appointment. If you've ever walked into a room and forgotten why you are there, this episode is for you. Tiny stuff like, where's my keys? Because sometimes we put them in different places. But if it's over and over and over, keep listening. So many women in midlife experience brain fog, forgetfulness, or even trouble concentrating. This happens because estrogen isn't just a reproductive hormone. It also supports brain function, including memory formation, mental clarity, and blood flow to the brain. So when estrogen declines in menopause, the brain has to adjust, which can lead to temporary cognitive changes. But the good news is there are ways to support brain function. Let's start with the medical solution. Medical solution, CBT or cognitive behavioral therapy. While many people look at cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT as a treatment for anxiety or depression, research shows it can also improve memory and cognitive function in midlife women. Who knew that? I love when I learn something new. So CBT works by training your brain to manage stress, which affects memory. It helps you develop strategies to stay mentally sharp, and it works by improving sleep quality, which directly impacts memory. What are the pros? It's drug-free, long-term benefits, it improves focus and mental clarity. Some of the cons, it requires time and effort. Doesn't all good stuff, a marriage, raising kids, doing well on your job, or your health requires that long time commitment to time and effort as well. And another con is it may not be covered by insurance. So what do you ask your doctor? Ask them, could cognitive behavioral therapy help improve my brain function during menopause? If he or she says, I don't know what that is, then ask, can they, find someone to refer you to? Or if they say, nope, period, that can't help, without understanding it or without attempting to support you, it may be a chance for you to look for another physician to support you. All right? I say that a lot. If you listen to my Tuesdays, menopause moments, you will hear that a lot because it's important. You just need to get someone who can support you. All right? So what's the dietary solution? Omega-3 fatty acids. One of the best dietary approaches for brain health is omega-3 fatty acids, and it's found in fatty fish like wild-caught salmon, wild-caught, not just regular salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds. Omega-3 reduces inflammation, it improves brain cell communication, and it supports your memory. So I was a vegetarian for, 11, 12 years, and I felt like I was missing something. So the one thing that I did add back is salmon, so wild-caught salmon. So it's really, really helpful for you and for your body. So those are some things that can help with the memory, with the brain fog, that omega-3 fatty acids. So how do you incorporate that? Eat 2 servings of fatty fish per week. I usually do 3, sometimes 4. It feels like in the past year, I've gone from 1 day to 2, and now I'm at like 3 or 4 days per week with some type of fatty fish. Add chia seeds or walnuts to your meals. Protein shakes. Where else do I add chia seeds? Protein shakes, oatmeal to yogurt. I'm always adding chia seeds somewhere, and then topping with some type of nuts. And then you can consider an omega-3 supplement. So look for at least 1,000 milligrams DHA EPA. But again, you can clarify that with your medical practitioner. What are the pros? It's natural, supports brain health, and it's anti-inflammatory. And some of the cons. Some supplements can cause digestive discomfort, so quality really matters. I've used a product by Shaklee, Shaklee, for almost 30 years. My mom's used it for almost 30 years. And you can go to hellohotflash.com/shop to see some of my supplement suggestions there. All right. So who should you see? Which type of doctor can help you with this? A gynecologist if symptoms are linked to menopause and hormones. So ask your gynecologist. You need to ask your gynecologist what type of menopause training they've had. Gynecologists do not get a lot of menopause training. So just asking a gynecologist may not be the solution. Ask someone who's been trained around menopause. A neurologist if your memory problems are severe or worsening, or a functional medicine doctor for a whole body approach to brain health. What types of tests can you need? Vitamin B12 and homocysteine levels. So low B12 levels can mimic memory loss and brain fog. My levels were so low. Remember beginning of the episode, I talked about the phone call, and I couldn't remember where my phone was because I was talking on it. My B12 levels were completely off at that time. So again, low B12 can mimic memory loss and brain fog, and high homocysteine levels are linked to cognitive decline. So ask your doctor for these tests to rule out any nutrient deficiencies. Before your next doctor visit, ask yourself, is my memory loss related to menopause, and should I check my vitamin and nutrient levels? And if you're kind of like, yeah, maybe I should, then that's the question to ask your doctor as well. Is my memory loss related to menopause, and should I check my vitamin and nutrient levels? All right. Well, that's it for today. I told you 10 minutes or less, short and sweet. This is how I like it. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a frenemy, a coworker, your sister, brother, cousin, whomever. Your brother, because he's married and he needs to share it with his wife, just share it. And I would really, really appreciate that. You can subscribe to Hello Hot Flash on Apple or our YouTube channel. Everyone, here's to your health. Navigating perimenopause was a challenge, but in Shaklee Vitamins, I found a solution to my nutrient gaps. My mom has trusted Shaklee for over 30 years, and I had tried it myself in the past. So when I needed extra nutrients during this phase, I knew where to turn. As a Shaklee ambassador, I stand behind their science-backed, safe, and guaranteed products. With 100 plus patents and published studies, Shaklee fills the gap your body needs. I'm a living witness. Plus, they offer a 100% money-back guarantee. Head over to hellohotflash.com/shop and see how Shackley can support you on your wellness journey. That's hellohotflash.com/shop.